Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, angels. So I know that it has been a minute, my love, since we've caught up. Today we are going to be doing the month of September for you. So please subscribe, like and comment. Check the description if you'd like to book a personal. Please give me a follow on Instagram. I offer picker cards, reels and guidance. I also have a TikTok. So Leos, listen, I am channeling so much for you guys, just intuitively, like without using any cards. So I do feel like, Leo, something is really creeping up on you in the month of September. I feel like this energy is a little bit unexpected. What I feel like, loves, going into Virgo season, okay, there is going to be this energy of you needing to realign your energy. I do feel like some of you feel like you're on some kind of time crunch, or this could be something actively going on in terms of work. I feel like time feels very fast, or you're trying to move very fast. But I feel like your energy and then time, you know, time is an illusion, but I feel like there is some kind of imbalance when it comes to how fast you're moving. And I just feel like some of you are trying to move very quickly, but I feel like the energy in the earth is really calling you to slow down in September. So there is going to be a lot more time for rest, but I do feel like something is really coming up for you, Leo, okay? Something important in terms of health for some of you. I feel like some of you, health could be unexpected. Others, it's going to be in terms of your relationship. Now, trigger warning, I do feel like some of you, there is going to be something around your trauma here, or some kind of emotional block here, which is really going to help you heal in the long run. You know, I feel like Virgo season's not only going to teach you how to realign your energy, but I feel like there is something here about you prioritizing yourself and kind of like your healing journey. It almost feels like, I feel like your crown's turning black. So to me, that automatically reminds me of, one, a lot of protection, but also I feel like there is a need to cleanse out. You know, I feel like I was trying to light my Palo Santo, but it was taking its time to just burn slowly. And I feel like you guys are going through a lot of shadow work, hence why your crown feels a little bit darker. Or myself, my roots have gone dark. So some of you guys, your roots may be kind of going through this energy of growing out really fast, or you need to redye your hair. But it kind of symbolically reminds me that there is some healing to do, or some kind of past life energy here, which is really coming up. Okay, now I feel like dogs are very significant on your journey, but I don't know, loves, there is something here about a sick dog or a sick puppy here. There is something around the past that is really just trying to get your attention, or there is some kind of urgency. It almost feels like your guides are pointing at something. They're pointing at an obstacle that may be missed. And another thing I was channeling is that some of you, you're either waiting on an opportunity that is going to be either delayed, or others, there is going to be an opportunity that is going to be missed. But something right now, Leo, in September is really coming up for you, okay? But I feel like your spiritual foundation is growing new roots. So it's almost like, yes, in your physical, maybe even your emotional, you're kind of being drawn out, and you feel like there's going to be a bit of an upheaval. But I feel like they're saying your spiritual foundation is growing gardens, okay? It's growing this beautiful kind of energy. It's almost like they're signifying the Garden of Eden here. It's almost like, this beautiful garden, but then temptation here. So there is some kind of knowledge here even coming in for you. Yeah, I do feel like some of you, be careful of a lot of deception as well, okay? Not necessarily just from people, but I just feel like there is a lot of observation going on for you. Again, they're even showing me some of you guys are going to get cold, some kind of sinus infection. But I also feel like your ears, angels, be careful of the information you're not hearing. But I also feel like be careful of the energy or the environment around you. Be aware of a lot of your senses, okay? So what is the main theme here for Leo in the month of September? I do feel like there'll be some kind of justice, my loves, here being cleared. More so that is going into Libra season. Okay, yes, your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. So I feel like, angels, listen, you are really in a time where it almost feels like your vibration is lifted. But in order to lift your vibration, there are going to be things here that have been weighing you down or that really need your attention. I do feel like they are going to come up, okay? You're in a very like learning period, Leo. It's not even that you're learning though. I feel like, you know, yes, you're taking in a lot of information in September, but there is also here an energy of again, I feel like timing, like really moving into the alignment that there is no time, okay, that you are exactly where you need to be at the right time. But it's almost like some of you guys are a teacher, or maybe you're doing something in terms of management. Some of you are stepping into a leadership role, but they're showing me like almost like a gateway or kind of like a ladder here. It's like you're just below the manager position, or you're just below this leadership role. It doesn't have to be physically, but again, listen, a lot of this kind of soul expression, you're really creating a brand new garden for yourself, Leo. You're in a state of growth right now, but in order to grow, we're going to have to get rid of the old weeds, is what they're showing me, okay? Some of you guys, new evil eye bracelets, or, you know, you're doing some kind of new energy. Listen, there is so much being taught to you right now, Leo. So I feel like September, please, please, please make sure that you are listening to a lot of your environment, your surroundings, what your teachers, your mentors are really trying to teach you. Now, it doesn't have to be physical in terms of going to school and learning, or, you know, anything like that, Leo. I just feel like pay attention to the people around you. They may be teaching you something new, or there could be like a new perspective that you're learning here, okay? I feel like the universe is showing you in whatever way works for you. It's never really one way. It's what works for you and what your spirit guides feel works for you. You know, for me, it's always a lot of the people that I meet, okay, to try and help me open up to new experiences, but also a lot of signs. So it depends how you are receiving information or how you usually do. Okay, some of you, it could be, again, the earth really calling you through signs. I do feel like fire here is very important. It almost feels like the fire is kind of even giving a reflective period, okay? I am getting shown that there is some kind of ego here for some of you, that I feel like this fire is really burning out. Now, it's not necessarily that you're very much in your ego or you're egoic, but there is something here really stopping your evolution, or stopping this kind of higher energy, okay, moving into your highest vibration. There's something here that blocks you. It feels very emotional, my loves, around your heart, but again, it could be different for anything. Some of you, it's a perspective is what they're showing me. Okay, so let's see what is happening in career here for Leo in the month of September. Let's see what is happening. Okay, yes, my loves, there is a lot of subconscious blocks right now, angels, okay? Well, so I feel like, listen, many of you guys are doing something in terms of authority, or again, there is something here about, like I said, you leveling up. You're doing some kind of important role where you're going to be receiving a lot of knowledge. Some of you, you're speaking on a lot of knowledge as well. I do feel like there is a little bit of deception here. Some of you in your career, there is an idea here that has been stolen from you, or some kind of again, knowledge. Some of you people, the way that you're speaking, people are stealing that. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it almost just feels like there is some kind of copycat energy here. Others, I do feel like I want you to be careful of your thoughts, okay? Because whenever I see the swords, I think of the mind, the crown. You have the power, angels, to really create your manifestations. But I either feel like some of you, if you're doing this to yourself, it could be the way that you're manifesting. It could be that you're really stuck in this illusion and you're really robbing yourself from stepping into a certain vibration. Some of you don't feel like you're ready to step into this leadership role. You're sitting quietly on your ideas, which is not a bad thing. Okay, because sometimes we need to stop telling everybody our manifestations, but it's the act of growth here, my loves. Okay, so if you are not believing in yourself, September for your career is really going to teach you to grow, okay, to blossom. Some of you, there is something here around fertility as well, either fertility struggles or I don't know, they're showing me something new growing here, okay? I almost feel like the goddess Freya here is really coming in. Many of you, there is an act of self-love again during Virgo season, really just prioritizing ourselves, getting our ducks in a row. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be doing that. You're really just, you know, fiercely and intelligently thinking forward. How can you make these ideas known? Others, there is somebody here in your environment, again, stealing ideas, stealing a passion. I feel like some of you are sitting quiet on this information, or you're choosing not to let this information come to light. Some of you are like divine timing, or, you know, divine order, whatever the divine's plan is. There's something here about this deception, Leo, which I feel like is really haunting you. You know, I almost feel like the crows and the ravens, they're bringing in a lot of this truth right now. But I almost, you know, today, even just doing my weekly poll, I almost felt like there was something here around, you know, some kind of truth being hidden from us, okay, or some kind of direction. I am seeing white sneakers here of significance. But there is something here being watched, okay? You're being watched by your elders. Some of you, you're being taught by your elders. But there is something just about the way we are being watched, and, you know, the kind of acts of devotion and protection around our ideas, our creation. Many of you guys are really stepping into a period of craft. You could be doing both as well. You know, some of you guys, you may not be doing a role that is just strictly authority or strictly of importance. You could be kind of learning to tap into this creativity as well, which I feel like will be helpful with the information you get. Some of you, if you are psychics, I do feel like the way that you channel through your mind, there is going to be some link to doing something creative in order to portray your collective message here. Or, you know, you're really being called to do something to connect to your inner child as well, I feel. So there's something here about this deception though, loves, okay? Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who is not as authentic as they may be trying to portray as well. This could be through management, loves. This could be somebody who you're working with. But I don't know, there is something here about the divine really saying, you're going to see this deception, or you're going to see kind of what the deception is, what it means to you. So again, if you haven't been believing in yourself, you're really going to recognize this pattern, and you're going to be able to like cleanse this out, put a stop to this. But, you know, they're saying there is a new opportunity coming. Whatever's being lost, something new is always coming in, okay? But again, I feel like it's the act of belief here. What else is happening in career for you, my Leos? I'm sorry as well, loves. I feel like this is going to be a very, very long message. I want you guys to really work with your crystals this month as well. I also feel like there's something here around heaviness around your crown. So I feel like you're actively, because you're seeking a lot of information right now, or even not even seeking, some of you, you're just receiving. It almost feels like they are showing me your vessel, okay? You are a portal for this information, whether it's using it for your collective, or, you know, just trying to heal yourself. I do feel like there is a lot going on within your mind, so it's important to really balance your thoughts, balance your mind where possible, okay? Some of you are Reiki needs doing, okay? I feel like your upper chakras are quite blocked, angels, okay? But, you know, whenever I think of imbalance as well, I also feel like a root chakra, so making sure that you are grounded here, okay? So Leo, career, it's giving you a new portal of opportunities. Some of you guys, there is an earth sign here coming in, somebody who's quite wealthy, really coming in towards you now. Because we are in Virgo season, I also feel like there is going to be a lot more long-term success for you, angels. A lot of money is pouring in, but I feel like it's what you're doing with that money, or what you're doing with that success. Virgo season is a great time to really order your priorities, you know, order your thoughts as well. I feel you're really trying to get your ducks in a row. Many of you are working really hard as well. There is something here around timing of your projects, angels, okay? Something may be moving quite slowly, but I feel like your guides are saying invest your time right, invest your thoughts right, and you could have it all. You could have a business, you could have you know, something successful here that you could have long term. Some of you guys are really just prioritizing your future right now, or September is bringing this feeling of getting everything ready, okay? Here with the Four of Swords, I do feel like your advice here in your career, Leo, is to make sure that you are not overworking and that you are not kind of overthinking. You're not overdoing everything, okay? Virgo season is about, you know, taking your time, moving slowly. Some of you guys are a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus moon, or there's an energy of Taurus here, okay? Taking your time to do things, not really rushing. I just feel like some of you guys, please make sure that you are keeping your faith intact and you're not kind of losing yourself through this journey. Again, I feel like a lot of things are coming very unexpectedly, but I feel like you guys, you know, think about decisions before you make them. Some of you, your decisions are being affected here, or they're actually showing me, it almost feels like the future is changing for you a little bit. Again, it's like, yes, your divine plan, your soul's purpose is intact, but the journey of you getting there is really changing at the moment in order to most benefit you, okay? So let's have a look and see what's happening in love. What is happening in love for Leo in September? There are old attachments here really coming up, my loves, or there is something here which weighs heavy on your soul and your mind. Okay, yes, conflict. I do feel like some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, others, there is just something here about the way that you're moving forward in your love life. There seems to be a lot of conflict, or some of you, again, I feel like there is this energy of you being out of balance. If you have been dealing with a younger energy here, angels, I do feel like this person has really been causing you a lot of hardships, or they've really been blocking a lot of what you're saying. You know, my throat throughout this video just feels very blocked, and I feel like there is a message here, angels, about, I am hearing like constructive criticism. It's almost like your guides are saying in love, there is a situation which is presenting itself, something where you feel like you're at your odds against, okay? Whether it's an argument with somebody, whether it's feeling like you're constantly conflicted about your love life. They're saying think about it rationally and kind of be open to hearing somebody else's perspective. I feel like there is an energy here coming up for us, Leo, where it means we have to listen to other people's criticisms, or we have to kind of change our view of thinking in a certain way. And, you know, for me, this is always the hardest thing to do, listening to other people's opinions, because sometimes it can come across as an attack, especially if you're a Leo. Maybe you relate to this. But again, I do feel like there is some kind of betrayal here, which is really setting you back. Something around this energy, angels, feels like you are almost being lost in your own thoughts, or lost in the journey. Some of you, there is going to be some conflict and betrayal around your love situation. But again, it's like these 10 days, they're showing me the spider here. You know, the spider has really been guiding me this past month, okay? You know, I always associate August with the spider as well, because of the 8th month and then the 8 legs. There is something here around 8 to 10 days which is really changing for you. You are birthing a new cycle here, loves, but there's some kind of pain or trauma here around love which has caused your kind of view on love to change. There is like a love situation that you thought was going to be it, or you thought, you know, this was the one, that is really coming up either as something from your past or something that you're currently dealing with. I do feel like there is a bit of heartbreak around this situation, but I feel like your guides are saying you have a choice here in love. You have a choice who you want to love, how you want to be treated. Okay, you have a choice to let go of old things as well. Some kind of emotional energy, angels, which is really causing your subconscious to be very confused right now in your love life coming up, okay? I do feel like you are going to find the truth around situations here. Beware of a deception here around a lover, a relationship, somebody again that you are either with that is betraying you here. Others, if you are single, I do feel like this energy is revolving around, you know, your destiny. Some of you are waiting on a twin flame here. Listen, angels, stop worrying about your twin flame, okay? I love you guys. I hear the twin flame messages. Just stop worrying about your twin flame. Focus on yourself, okay? Where are you needing to heal, my loves? This is all bringing you into alignment with where you are needing to be. I do feel like some of you guys are moving into the energy of coming out of a relationship to being single. Many of you are really trying to focus on a lot of this self-care, but also, you know, you're moving into this hustler mode. You're working a lot. You're trying to distract your thoughts. But here's your advice for love, angels. Do not hold on to somebody out of comfortability or out of something that you think is your end goal or your end person. I really want you guys to really center back with your spirituality or your goals, your faith here, whatever is really calling you. You need to move into alignment and focusing back on yourself here. This is the perfect time to stop waiting around for people to change, waiting around on people to keep showing you who they really are when they're being shown you day in and day out. I feel like some of you are almost going through a bit of a wake-up call here, angels. Okay, so things are changing unexpectedly, but I feel like your guides are saying you are going to release this baggage, this weight of the world you've been carrying, whether it's from a current relationship, whether it's just these old traumas really coming up. You are bettering yourself here in September, okay, angels? So I do feel like called to pull one more. Yes. You're going to find your courage again here in September, Leo. Speak your truth, find your power. Okay. I do want you guys to really cleanse with a piece of selenite, okay? So, Leo, I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to like before you leave. I will see you in the next one. Bye, angels.